Okay, so there were a lot of things that came between, um, buying the truck and then having the pandemic occur. Uh, One of the main things is, I became one of the leads who works full time at the gas stations, and I was pretty much living there. I had first a uh, Comfort 16-foot trailer that was a total beater, that I paid a coworker of mine a ridiculous amount of money for because I wanted to help him deal with getting over a situation that he was dealing with his girlfriend, and some legal issues. So I paid him up the ass to try and help him. Um, and that side of the story gets really messed up, because that guy, that's the friend who I paid him excessive amount of money trying to help him. I got him his job back at the gas station, and who was a friend of mine, who was like someone I was like really cool with. Um, but he like he's the one who sold me the thing, and then when I went to go get my truck worked on, his relative helped me, and my truck was robbed. um, and then in another scenario, he comes into my camper with a 10-inch curved blade, threatening to kill me in the name of Jesus because I'm a Jewish. Now, that is a disaster. And I don't talk to this guy anymore. But that's for another story, for another day. I I mean, you could call. There's police reports when I called to say, "Hey, man, keep an eye on this guy." But they're pretty old. We get all that. Get the comfort camper. Let's see. We have my room. We have my friend Ryan. His trailer. He's the one who encouraged me to buy the truck. He's the one who taught me everything I know about trucking and stuff. And he's the one who helped me work on the truck initially. Let's see. Ryan also helped me do the exhaust. He also helped me hold on to the truck when I had to go deal with some family and friends in Florida. Again, more stories for that later. But yeah, Ryan and I, he had a comfort fifth wheel and I had a comfort trailer, and we made the comfort convoys. And we would go and drive out to like rest stops in different places like Seaside and go and do these awesome trips. Um, until his trailer had a tree fall on it, and he needed to be able to share a valid place to say he had, a place to take care of Brantley, his son, who, as at this point I consider him like my nephew, and Ryan, my brother. Um, they didn't have a place, so I said, look, just tell him that you can use all my information. You can tell him you're staying with me. I have enough room for 4 people in there. That's two of you guys. He was my coworker, one of my best workers with me. Still friends with the guy to this day, as far as I know. I haven't heard from him because I think he's got another one coming into the family. God bless you, brother. I hope everything's good. Um, and it really was crazy because I made it possible for him to Brantley to stay. Um, I saved the day on that one. I think, or at least as far as I understand, and really made a difference. That's why it matters to me, at least. Um, but that all led up. Same gas station, working there to save up. Got rid of the trailer, got the camper, and that's where we come into, uh, you know, where this book really starts to hit and where the story starts to get heavy. Um, I guess you could say right now it's just an intro, kind of telling you who are some of the characters, or not characters, just some of the people that you'll hear me talking about. Um, my stepmom, her name is Joy. She, uh, she's just my religious school director when I was growing up, and now she's married to my dad, so she's now my stepmom. I can't make this shit up. That's why it's like, other side of the story, kind of call it a story, but it's not a story. It's actually the events that happened to me over a period of time, and I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget them. And now I'm telling people about it, and I'm also writing I'm basically going to take all of this stuff and rewrite it on a digital platform for publication, if possible. But for right now, just working on getting the videos out to explain to people about the other side of the story, which is probably what I'll call this. First, I called it Diaries of a Madman, but really, I think it's just, I'm mad, and this is the other side of the story. Like, everyone's mad. This is why they're mad. These are the reasons why people are mad. From my end of this, at least, all the rich people, I don't know how to put this. Everyone comes from an outside perspective. That would be from the other side of the perspective, a point of view. Eye of the beholder is the only way I can put this. Each individual has their own two eyes and their own mind and their own perspective on what to see, so how they see something. So the beholder, which is oneself, the eye of the beholder, yourself, is the only thing that perceives something the way that you, beholder, perceives it. It can be the same exact thing, from like a yellow pen to a white pen to a blue pen. If you're colorblind, you're going to see a white pen, a black pen, and a faded pen, and a gray pen maybe. So what's the point of the colors? It's the point of perspective, how someone sees it. That is why I am explaining everything I have to explain. That is why I want to tell my story.